You must be thinking, what do blue oceans have to do with entrepreneurship and value proposition? Simply stated, it is a wide, calm, deep, unexplored space. It represents an unknown or new market space which has little or no competition. Demand is created and not fought over. On the other hand, red oceans represent rivalry, cutthroat competition, and limited prospects for profit and growth. Due to competition, the oceans turn bloody and hence the term red oceans. Blue oceans provide abundant opportunity for growth and profits. It is based on principles and theories presented in Blue Ocean Strategy, a very influential article by Chan Kim and Rene Mabo. According to the Blue Ocean Strategy, the best way to grow is to look for new market space that is not crowded, rather than trying to get a bigger share of the existing market space. As existing markets get crowded, products become similar to one another, resulting in extreme competition and lesser profits. The way out is to look for new customers by offering customers a leap in value. A common mistake entrepreneurs make is to think that by adding some new technology to the product or service, they can create an effective value proposition. But this is not about new technology. Even though new technology is often used, it is not the most important thing. What is important is to identify the right mix of benefits for your product and services that will address the pain and create gains for your customers. Done well, it can result in existing competition becoming irrelevant for your venture. I'll now take you through an exercise to refine your value proposition. It will help you come up with the products and services that are sufficiently different from those being offered by established players in the market. Although this exercise is primarily meant to refine your value proposition, sometimes the changes can result in a product that is very different from the one originally visualized. The main idea is to map the existing market dynamics to find new space in the market. Let's look at the steps to refine your value proposition. The first step, define the competition. Identify 3 to 6 existing players who are your main competition. Be careful to identify those players who will be fighting for the same niche. In case you have too many competitors, shortlist the ones who sell more in your niche. You might feel that you have no competition. Sadly, that is almost never true. If there is no similar product in the market, the competition is the substitute product the customer would have chosen in the absence of the product. Let me give you an example. Imagine a new product, a front door lock with a deadbolt that can be unlocked with a mobile phone using NFC technology. This will be a new product for most markets with no competition at all, right? But the competition in this case would be other digital door locking devices or simply even other old-fashioned padlocks. Anything that can lock your door is competition. So this is a mistake I don't want you to make. There is always some competition. In the second step, identify important product benefits. These can be pain relievers or gain creators. You have already identified them in the last session. Shortlist 4 to 10 that are the most important to customers. The right way to do this is to merge the list of gain creators and pain relievers and prioritize the combined list. Often, most of them are intuitive, but asking a number of customers is the best way to identify the most interesting benefits. You will now realize that you have completed these first 2 steps in your assignment. So let's move on to the third step, which is plotting the strategy canvas. The canvas is a simple graph with an x-axis and a y-axis. Along the x-axis you will plot the product benefits, and along the y-axis you will plot the competitors. The competitors are shown as lines according to how they fare against those benefits. So, plot the strategy of your competitors. Now your assignment will come in handy. Use the information you had gathered to plot how the competitors fared against the benefits on the x-axis. You can either use numbers on the y-axis or use words like high, low, medium for the benefits. It is not always possible to put a number equivalent or a level to, let's say, benefits like taste or color. In these cases, use qualitative labels like red, green, blue for color, and labels like sweet, sour, tangy for taste to complete this graph. What this graph or canvas shows is the customer perception, or what we may call a perceptual map. Different points on it represent different perceptions. In short, you need to put the benefits on the x-axis, put the competitors on the y-axis, plot the perceptual map of the perceived performance of the competitors for each of these benefits. The last step is applying the 4 actions framework. This sounds complex, but it's just a framework that helps you decide how to differentiate yourself from competition. The 4 actions are reduce, eliminate, create, and raise. Reduce refers to benefits that can be reduced well below industry standards. Eliminate refers to those benefits the industry takes for granted and can be eliminated. Create refers to those benefits that can be created that the industry has never offered. Raise refers to those benefits that can be raised well above the industry standards. It is not necessary to apply all the 4 actions, but only those actions which make sense in your context, that is, your product or service and your customer segment. To understand the Blue Ocean strategy better, let's look at an example.